It's all about you. So often we put our hope, our inspiration, our desires, our dreams into other people. But you are the answer. Mary Magdalene, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. So if you feel like you have a purpose, it is up to you to go and fulfill it. Okay? It's not up to other people to come and bring you what you want. Hilarion, I love the green. That's heart chakra. Divine emergence. Be seen, let the world know your gifts. You have to be seen. You have to put yourself out there. Otherwise, you're not going to see what you want out there if you're not putting it out there. You know what I mean? You want to see this, you want to see that in the world. Like, you have to put it out there. Okay. We have security. Security. Leave reminders for yourself. 111 on the timer. The way that they scribed these, I forget what they're called, but on the walls, leaving their mark, leaving their message behind, okay? That's what you're doing. You're leaving your mark on people you meet, places you've been. Give yourself the credit, because I'm telling you, you leave a mark, okay? You are leaving your mission, places that you have been, okay? Your mission continues in those places. Security, transformation, and patience. I feel like we're almost always going through transformation, but especially during the times where it is confirmed and proof that we are going through a transformation. When you are in a butterfly era stage in your life, you will know. You will know. You will pick up things that are butterflies. You will see butterflies. You will hear about butterflies. Like, it's just that's how you'll know. You must always wait for things to bloom, to unfold. If you feel like you have done all that you could, you're being called to just have patience. Okay, we have abundance. Sometimes we have to wait for things to bloom. We have to wait for them to come once we have put in that work. But as we're being patient, trust. When you are given such magnificent gifts, such as abundance from the divine, it is important to have trust in yourself and to fully feel, heart chakra, the blessing. And to also be seen when you have the blessings, even when you don't, but to always show up as your higher self so that others may see what it is that you are and why you're being blessed. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have Forest Guardian, trust in the protection of those who watch over you. We left off on trust in the last deck, and here we go again. Your guardians, your angels, your ancestors coming in to tell you to trust. So if you're in a place right now where you're like, why am I not seeing this? Why is this person not doing this? You're being told to trust. Because you are being protected, you're being watched over, and at the end of the day, they're going to make sure that you're safe. Period. Watch, here comes my cat. Hey, Anna. You can listen here to it. Alright. Yeah, Whispering Ferns. Trust your intuition to guide you on your path. Allow creativity to flow freely from your heart. Be free. You may have been wishing to be free, and you're just like, how can I be free? Well, if you have felt this freedom before, you know how to get back to it. It's simply by not caring by the restrictions. The restrictions that you think are there, they're void. The restrictions are void. Okay? That's what you do with your mind. You get rid of the restrictions. And then you're free. So, how about that apple juice? All right, let's get some tarot. What should we know right now? Spirit, ancestors, what should we know regarding today, Sunday, February 1st, full moon in Leo. So who you are is going to be seen. Judgment. This is the call that they talk about. When you are seen, what are you seen for? When people come to you and tell you who you are, is it a confirmation of what you already know, or is it new and you're like, why are they telling me I'm this and I'm that? What is it? Because sometimes you do have to take into consideration what people are telling you. The right people, of course. We have 2 of coins. We have a balance here. The scale's wanting to be balanced. So that means that Spirit says, let me help you out here. Let me balance this out. And then Justice. Literally another balance card. The scales are being weighed. You have Judgment, you have Justice, and you have 2 of coins. Like, what? There's definitely going to be, like, your good karma is ready to come in. Or bad if you know what kind of karma you're getting, but your divine justice is coming in. Knight of Wands, 4 of Coins, the Empress, and the Tower. The divine is coming in on behalf of you, Miss Empress, who, like I said, trust. Let go worries, trust. Because your valuables have caught somebody's eye, somebody's attention. 2 of Wands. Knight of Wands and 2 of Wands. like I said, you've caught someone's attention, okay, because you know you did, because you purposely did this. The Tower of the Empress knows what she's doing. So if there's towers happening as she's in your life, just know that you will be affected. But she knows what's important to her. And this, I think this person also feels the same way. Let's see, what is this Knight of Wands, Two of Wands, Spirit? Seven of Cups. Yeah, some people around you have a decision to make too. You know, it's not just you. It's like, if you're living by divine order and divine justice, people that come into your life, I would say that they would have to too. High Priestess. People feel like when it comes to you, that they have all these options, all these different things that they can do now because you have brought in all these ideas, because like I said about being free, like there's no restrictions. You bring this to people. You bring this idea to people. That is what your purpose is. When you come into people's lives, you open up their minds in ways that they imagine that they could do all these things now. And then they have a choice. Do they stay doing like the right things, like with you, because obviously you're the Empress, they have to do the right things with you, or do they go off on another path and do their shenanigans over there? Let's see. King of Swords, Ten of Swords, yeah. And the High Priestess. You got someone who's like never... Someone who's never put their guards down. This King of Swords. Someone who's never just said, you know what, you're right. But with you, this person knows you're right. You're the High Priestess. You are the divine. This person cannot argue with you. I'm telling you. Look, we got the Emperor. But one more card, one more card. Anaheim. Two, okay. Hi. The Magician and King of Cups. This person's going to manifest. It said I can't do it with my mind, but I could do it with my energy. And what does that mean, energy? My emotions. They're learning that they can manifest through their emotions. And sometimes our emotions are fucked up. Sometimes our emotions are all over the place, and like we're just like, I don't even want to look at them. I don't want nothing to do with my emotions. You know, but emotions are what brings things forward. That's why we have to heal and make sure we are in alignment so that we know what we are manifesting is what we want. We're bringing in what we actually want and not bringing in worries and fears. Okay? I love you guys. Peace.